Hey guys, welcome to the Blackman Associates podcast. Appreciate you guys tuning in, regardless of what platform you're on. We've got a variety of guests on the show today, so let's jump into it.
You do the one that we do outside of real estate, because then Lacey will have a really good answer, I'm sure.
I don't.
Yeah, because she doesn't do anything.
I don't do anything.
What do you guys do outside of work?
Nothing. Pass.
well-
Pestering all you guys.
This could
Are
be
you working? Are you working? Are you working?
Bunch of notifications from follow-up
Sean.
boss coming through. You haven't checked this person in 2 weeks. I'm like, I
Sean,
forgot
follow
to
up.
check.
Sean, follow up.
well. This could be a good one because it's outside of being a realtor. So it's another topic. So for each of you, how because obviously it's probably pretty well known that real estate can be a very lucrative business. So what do you guys do to invest your money outside of real estate? So the money that you may make from real estate, what are you guys doing to leverage and invest that money?
Do you want to go? I feel like yours is going to take like an hour.
No.
All your Airbnbs.
Mine's going to be quick. I haven't had money like for a long period of time, so I'm still earning.
Yes.
He's
to
lying.
invest.
You're lying.
I'm
You're
lying.
lying. The guy that puts a $2.5 million house under contract
I
yesterday
was just gonna say that.
That's a year changer right there. Now we're going to start doing some investing right there.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
So for me, I like to live like a poor person, and I like to invest all my money back into real estate. It's the only thing giving such a good return right now. So I invest anywhere between short-term and long-term rentals. I do renovations, and mostly VRBO and Airbnb. I can't talk, but yeah, that's pretty much all I do. I pour everything back into real estate just because it's been such a good market.
Lacey is the only poor person that drives a Tesla.
A paid off Tesla that's 5 years old and has 250,000 miles.
Okay, so she's also the only poor person that's ever paid off a Tesla.
There you go.
I'm poor because I paid off Tesla.
Good point.
Not
Who
me
else?
next. Nope.
No?
Nope.
What's
Sean?
the question?
How are you
That's why I
investing?
passed.
How are you investing?
Oh yeah, the investing portion. But for real, I mean, I was before I started into real estate, I was in a point where I had no money. I was literally living paycheck to paycheck, and I had probably overextended myself with purchasing of a couple of things. So I was really tight. So I'm not really joking about like I haven't had money to invest in for a long period of time,
Right.
and it's still working up to there right now. I am interested in rentals, and I'm also interested in potential storage unit opportunities as well. So I've kind of researched and dabbled a little bit into that, but obviously going out and getting the loan and being able to move forward is a completely different situation. But I guess I just haven't felt like financially I was stable enough to do that yet.
Gotcha.
Let's revisit this in a year.
Oh,
got
it'll be
plans.
different in like 6 months.
It's always cashes
Night
that
and day.
check.
that check cashes in like 2 weeks.
I'm going to take it and do it for you.
That's
We're going to do
fine.
this.
All right.
You're going to live like
Get
a poor
a selfie.
person.
Oh, do I get to drive a Tesla?
No, that'll make you poor.
So a couple of things that I utilize money from real estate into is a couple of different businesses that I have. So I also do short-term to long-term rentals through Airbnb and those platforms, specifically more like corporate leasing, corporate stuff. And then, so that's one venture. And then I also own and operate a snowmobile company. So I teach people how to ride sleds. But then I also do like merch and all the social media stuff. And I have another podcast for that as well. And snowmobiling is a very expensive sport. So a lot
So
of the
much
money
fun.
from real estate
See,
goes
it
goes
pays
into
to
that.
be boring.
And then the third and final thing is still kind of in the startup phase, is crypto mining. So being able to set up essentially like small data centers, and then I do hosting. So I sell miners that are looked at as a pretty similar asset as real estate, and then I just charge a hosting fee for running those crypto miners that are mining crypto 24/7.
That is like so far over my head.
I was gonna say, who else is lost
I was
at the
like,
table right now?
well, I was like, you're selling miners? Like, that sounds really bad. Like,
MINERS.
So let's clear that up real quick.
She was lost from the start.
I was too. I was like, hold up.
If it's not real estate, she has no clue about
Got
it.
it.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
I don't.
I know crypto, and that's
I mean,
it.
it's a standing joke.
Edit out that minor part.
No, not.
Oh man.
This is like-
well, crypto farming. We'll say that. So it's I sell computers that do crypto farming. But so
How
those
much
are
money
like
do you
my
make
two-
selling miners?
my
That's
two.
what I want to know.
like real ones or fake
man.
ones? What are we talking about right now? That's gonna get him in a lot of trouble.
Okay. Well, on to you now. You can take the floor,
Again,
Rachel.
investing. Okay. So I've only had one transaction and it's technically not even closed yet. So I've made no money from real estate and I've poured more into it. So honestly, my biggest thing right now, like I've looked at storage units. My other thing is because I do have 5 acres outside of Oregon, like an RV park for, rentals, vacationing, things like that. No long-term stays. I managed an RV park one time with long-term stays. No. And so other than that, like just I've poured a lot, like I said, I've poured a lot of money into this, so I'm going to make it work. And whether it's going to be continuing paying the, EXP fees, your union dues and such, like every time I get that bill, I'm like, all right, I need to make more money. money. What am I going to do? So it's just kind of more motivating me at the moment.
Gotcha.
We were all there at one point,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's amazing what you can do with real estate once you buckle down and focus. The amount of money you can make, you don't have a boss up there saying, you get a dollar per hour, what is it called, a cost adjustment or whatever for your pay. Like there's nobody that can tell you how much money you can make. It's all on you.
Limitless.